everyone, in this video we'll be starting with Okun's law. Now, like Phillips curve helped us understand the relation between unemployment and inflation, Okun's law is going to give us insight or going to give us information about the relationship between unemployment and growth rate. Now, growth rate, generally we talk about growth rate in terms of outcome. So, G by T. Why? Growth of income at the time period T. Okay. So, now we'll understand relation between U and G by T. Okay, so very easy question. What should be the sign over here? What is UT? UT is unemployment, say in the year 2020, minus unemployment in the year 2019. So, if this value is positive, if this is positive, it means unemployment in 20 is more than that 19. If unemployment has increased, it means employment has declined, right? Now, if employment is declined, then we cannot expect our growth to be positive, right? So, if UT is more than UT minus 1, it means unemployment increased. If unemployment increased, we are going to assume the fact that growth declined. And that is why we have a negative sign over here. Okay? If this is negative, then this negative is going to get eliminated because your growth is going to be positive then. Okay? You have to keep this thing in your mind first of all. Now, the actual format that we are going to understand Okun's law is, it's pretty much same like Phillips curve, except for few terms, which is now, if you remember, your Phillips curve was second modification said, right? This was your Phillips curve. And this is your Okun's law, which states the relationship between unemployment and growth rate. Okay? See, UT is unemployment in current year. UT minus 1 is unemployment in previous year. Then what do we have? We have minus beta. Sorry. We have GYT. We have GY. Beta basically measures magnitude of change in growth rate. Okay? Like we had alpha over here, we have beta over here. Okay? Now, what is GYT? GYT is growth rate of current year. Okay? Current year. For example, your growth rate of 2020 was, say, 10%. Okay? This is basically a number which is required to make sure unemployment does not increase. Okay? This is the minimum number that is required to make sure that your unemployment is not increasing. To understand why, we'll come back to this formula. UT minus 1 is equal to minus beta GYT minus GY. For example, this number is GY is, say, 3%. Okay? And your unemployment is any number. Okay? Now, if this will be positive, we have understood before, if this is positive, it means our growth rate is negative. Why? Because if unemployment increases, we assume our output decreases, right? Now, if our GYT, growth rate of current year, is more than 3, if GYT is more than GY or 3, then this value will turn out to be positive. With this negative, this entire value will turn out to be negative. If this is negative, it means your unemployment has increased, right? So if GYT is more than GY, it means UT increased. Okay. Second case is when GYT is less than GY, what is going to be the impact? Let's see. First let's change the color. Yes. Now if this is less than 3, say 2%, okay, so 2%, so this value is going to be negative. If this is negative, then negative is going to turn out to be positive, so this entire term will be positive. If this is positive, it means your UT minus 1 is positive. If this is positive, it means that your employment has declined, right? Means current unemployment declined, right? Then we have GYT is equal to GY. If both of this is equal, which is, it means if this is 3%, this is 3%, this is going to be 0, which means unemployment of current year is constant, right? So this is what Okun's law states. To make things easy for you, you can take the screenshot again. Phillips curve said, you can also see the pattern, and it'll be easier for you to memorize this. Inflation of current year minus inflation of previous year is equal to minus alpha u minus un, right? Okun's law, here we understood relationship between inflation and unemployment. Here we understood relation between u and g. So we had un minus u, I'm so sorry, ut minus 1 is equal to minus beta GYT minus constant or normal growth rate. Okay, this is said to be your normal growth rate. Okay, why? Because normal growth rate will determine your unemployment rate. Okay, so yes, we are done with Phillips curve, Okun's law is also done. Now we'll understand about aggregate demand in the next video, and we'll be able to conclude these 3 laws for now.